Greetings, dear suckers. My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And welcome back to the Black Frog. Last time we didn't really do any actual stealth. I guess we did a little, but still, we managed to completely clean house. Oh yeah, Star Wars, baby. Anyway, oh, no intro cinematic for this one. Okay, let's see. Steal a portrait, the Lady of Shadows. You found some info that tells you that the portrait is not of great commercial value. Try to learn why Belmont is so interested in this painting. You have the feeling you are in a dirty story. Find out more about it. Yeah, Garrett's no rube. At this point, he's very familiar when he's being dragged along into this kind of story. Steal the Breath of Karis. Okay, whatever the fuck that is. I guess we're gonna go and take his breath away, then. Alright. First, we gotta pick up some skimpy negligee for Garrett, though. Get 2,000. Just 2,000. Okay, I'll get 2,000 of something then. Sure. Once you're done, get out of the manor by a different route. By a different route? Well. Ah, yes! I can't remember the last time... Well, actually, I think I can remember the last time I actually had a shop, but never mind. It's been a while. Ooh, wow! Gas arrow on the second mission. Well, I guess it is a short campaign, might as well. What else? Let's see. Wow, I'm starting with jack shit. Just the basic tools. Interesting. Okay, well, I've got maximum cash, which is annoyingly not a nice clean number that I can plan around, but oh well. That's the kind of interesting way of doing it, because in most missions, especially the original game missions, you had kind of enough of the basic tools like water arrows and moss arrows and such to kind of get away with not grabbing any of them, or at least not very many. But this requires some choices. I don't even have a goddamn rope arrow. Goddamn. I need one of those. I have no idea where I'm going to get a fucking rope arrow in the mission. Maybe nowhere. That'd be funny. Don't know if that would be good design, but it would be interesting design. Let's see. Let's say 5 of these and... I had a dream last night involving moss arrows. Anyway, scouting orb. 2 of these would allow me to pull off some elevatoring shenanigans, but I think that's easier with flares, and they're much cheaper, so let's grab a couple of these. Yeah. I don't know if I'm actually going to get much use out of these. I rarely do, but sure, why not? Maybe I'll actually get use out of these for once. And a speed potion, because... What else? What else? Maybe another moss arrow? God. Seriously though, why are healing potions so fucking expensive? Literally, almost as expensive as a fucking speed potion, which is infinitely more useful. What the fuck? I think I'll grab a nice 7 water arrows, because 7 is the number, and another flare, I suppose. Okay, yeah, this seems good. Managed to use up all of my cash except $5. Oh! What is it with these missions lately and starting with me falling? God damn. Okay, so I guess that's why I... Wait, hang on. Where did I fall from? a magical world where rope arrows just pass right through solid objects. Okay. Yeah, I see why I need a different place to escape from. Okay. So a manor mission, eh? Just a quick in and out job. Get in, steal some shit from some rich lord, and get the fuck out.
Well, seems...
I love hitting them right in the middle of them saying, well, seems quiet now, or whatever. Good times. Okay. We've got a map this time. Ooh, and it's a good map, too. I mean, artistically speaking, no, but it's very clear. Just wish it had that old Thief 2 thing of showing you where the fuck you are on it. I rarely see that anymore. Maybe it's just hard to program. Oh. Alright. And here I was debating about whether I should get that third moss arrow instead of the... We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and quite possibly bamboozled. Okay. So, that's when we... Okay, so I don't actually need to buy a rope arrow then. Alright. You just get one immediately. I thought I'd... Okay then, that gives us a bit more cash to work with. So, get rid of a couple of these water arrows. I could get another speed potion. Would that be worth it? Probably. Yeah, fuck it. Get rid of that rope arrow, a couple water arrows, and instead get a second speed potion, because overkill is the best kill. Okay, here we are, back again. With one rope arrow instead of two now, because... Okay, there are some potential uses for multiple rope arrows, but the vast majority of the time, as long as you make sure to conserve properly, one rope arrow is all you're ever gonna need. Can't quite get up there, but it looks like it's just to get out of the map or something. That would be one way to escape, but I doubt it would be an accepted one. Fuck. Yeah, any other entrance? Something up there? Looks like those windows aren't enterable. Yeah. Probably not. Okay, so I guess the only way in is through the front door. That's novel. Or, I guess this probably isn't the front door, but you know what I mean. Ooh. Nice. First 100 already. Oh, man. So that reminded me of the one time when I was breaking into that Hammerite chapel, or whatever. And I was saying about how, oh, getting into the front door is going to be impossible. And then I proceeded to get into the front door without anyone even slightly noticing me. Good times. Okay, so last mission had a loot requirement of 1,200 and had nearly 2,000. Barely under 2,000, really. So this one has a loot requirement of 2,000, which means it's probably going to be about 3,300 loot on the entire map, if that pattern continues. Oh, I mistook that for that weird, the one type of loot. You know, those weird little spiky thingamajigs. I still have no idea what the fuck those are. But they're more often found in like ancient ruins and stuff, so. Ooh. Nothing. Fuck. Hi. Where do you patrol to, little guardsman? Where are you going?
What's that?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Tra-la-la. Ooh. Someone up on the balcony. Didn't notice that. That could have been bad. But instead it's all good, man.
What's that? Looks like nothing.
Talk about a three-body problem. Hard to tell where he is exactly, but I can tell when he's far away. At the very least. These are odd-looking doors. Ooh. The kitchen. Sexcellent. Aha! Here we go. Having to navigate over these marble floors. Ha. But oh, it's worth it. Well, that was a well-timed musical sting. That's not a gas arrow, is it? No. Another Burrock's head. I wonder if this is also guarding a secret of some kind. No switches or what have you that I can find. Not that that's saying much. Ooh, hello. Bloody hell. All this marble, people going around above me. Now, feeling some real fucking whiplash from last mission where the stealth was almost non-existent. Whereas this would be downright nerve-wracking for a lesser man. Marianne's diary. I was hired today at the Garibaldi Manor. I hope that the masters will not be too hard on me. Hehe. Sir Garibaldi is nice. Actually, we almost never see him as he spends his time in his studio inventing things. On the other hand, I shudder at his mean wife. Lady Garibaldi is a real tyrant. The other day I had to scrub the chapel floor 3 times. A chapel where nobody ever goes except, of course, her. What a fanatic. Master builder here, master builder there. It tires me. I like Giles. He is sweet and he has good manners. He also has an important position in the manor. He is the servant's manager. His status allows him to have most of the keys of the house. It is known, if one wants to assess the importance of a servant, it is always about the number of keys he has. And Giles has a lot. Does he now? He has the key to Sir Garibaldi's workshop. It's a place where few people are allowed to go. The master is very secretive about his inventions. Giles is only allowed in to clean the studio, and sometimes he brings a cup of tea to the master. Today we had a visit from a young woman. Mitchell told me that it was not her first visit here. She seems nice, yet something about her makes me uncomfortable. Mitchell! I think it is her eyes. Her eyes, they are weird. I don't know how to explain it. She talks a lot and spends a lot of time with the master. I would give anything to know what they are talking about together. And then there's also her servant, a huge, strange guy. He never speaks and his face is hidden by a hood. He makes me shudder. He looks like an executioner come straight from hell. He refused the room that Sir Garibaldi offered him for his stay. He slept on the doorstep of his young mistress's room, down the hall, on the cold floor like a faithful dog guarding his master. Emily, that woman. I was skeptical, but now I'm sure. She's mad. Oh, I was scared. She argued with the master in his room. There was shouting and the noise of furniture being overturned. She left in anger. I did not think she was capable of such violence. She seemed so composed. Since then, the master never leaves his quarters. He doesn't even go to his workshop anymore. Lady Garibaldi is very upset, and this additional stress does not help her temper. What happened between the master and that woman? He seems to care about her so much that he keeps her portrait in the collection room. Does he now? I heard that the master did that painting himself. The master hasn't showed up yet. Anyway, he has been acting strange since returning from his trip. I have a feeling this is all related to Emily. The master locked himself up in the tower. He's become crazy and he doesn't want to open to anyone. Giles asked me to meet him tonight. I've been expecting this for a while. His flirtatious glances and smiles were signs that he was attracted to me. I was just wondering when he would finally dare to declare his love to me. Good for you, I suppose. And good for me. You have been very helpful. I mean, you spilled the beans on a lot of shit. You have been more helpful than every person I've interrogated in Disco Elysium combined. Don't see any Jill's room here, so he's probably in one of these servant quarters. I'll keep a lookout for a key then.
Is someone there?
That's a problem. Oh, wait, no it isn't. He's facing the other way. I mean, it's still technically a problem, but easily solvable. I don't like the sounds of that. Where are you? It's so fucking close. It must be right above me, but... Yes, here we go. Good things come to those that wait. Not that I'd call these guards a good thing, but, well. Where am I? Ah, this must be the patio. Is there another guard patrolling this way? God damn.
Hello?
Shit.
Show yourself.
God damn it. Oh. Oh well. Okay, I think I've gone far enough in my search for whoever was making all those footsteps. I don't want to wind up being dragged along the entire breadth of the mansion, following a trail of bodies. Well, making a trail of bodies, actually. Following a trail of people who aren't bodies yet. Well, no, I mean, they are bodies, but wow, this is a long one. That's what she said. Barely fucking moving. I guess to make it more likely that you'll wind up having to work around, well, the whole patrols and all that. Well, I worked around them, alright. Ooh. Yet more lockpicking. I'm sure this is the most engaging activity in Beef for the viewer. Interesting. Okay then. A cleaver with blood on it, which isn't surprising for a cleaver. Veckman to Mitchell letter. Mitchell! Stop your bullshit once and for all. When I tell you to check the cellars, you do it. If Sir Garibaldi gives us orders to protect specific sections of the manor, that is not to be taken lightly. Bert and Marvin are on duty in the collection room. Winkley is guarding the apartments of the Sir. And you? Where are you? Certainly not in the basement like I asked. Damn, Mitchell! Another blunder like this one, and I will fire you, with a kick in the ass with a severance bonus. And don't tell me that drone is enough to guarantee your job. I'm going to say it for the last time, Mitchell. Watch out. Beckman, Captain of the Guard. Drone, you say? What's that about? And apparently there's a basement that they're very keen on protecting. I don't see an entrance to a basement anywhere here. Interesting. Where could it be? God damn, there's a lot of marble. What's this then? Ah yes, the collections room.
Who's there?
That's problematic. Oh, yeah. That's quite problematic, although at least it's not turning this way. 2 guards, one facing directly toward me. I could take them both out with a gas arrow, I bet, with the right shot. But is there any point in going in there, though? Doesn't look like I can even get in through there unless there's some way of opening the gate, but it seems more like I'd have to go in from above. So there's not that much point in dealing with him, except, of course, that I wouldn't have to deal with the making noise. What the fuck is that? Oh, that must be the drone. But yeah, if I took that guy out, I wouldn't have to worry about making a lot of noise running around in there, which could definitely help me with navigating around that camera. But, well, let's hope I can find some way of disabling the camera. One that doesn't involve, you know, high explosives. Or low explosives, for that matter. Interesting. Interesting design for a fan. Ooh. Dear Anselm, lately you may have noticed that Sir Garibaldi has not really been himself. He's a fake? A skinwalker or something? And as my husband's brother, and I know that you two are very close, I think that this fact is known to you. No. Do not think that I'm complaining again of yet another legendary angry outburst from my husband. This is much more serious. He locks himself up more and more frequently in his studio in the basement, and when he finally comes out of his lair, it is only to offer a dark, emotionless face that I do not recognize. I worry a lot about his mental health, but even my prayers to the builder have no effect on his mood. I mean, have you tried talking to him about it? That might help. Anselm, it is this woman, I know. It is because of her that my husband is killing himself working in his studio, putting all of his energy on some mysterious work that makes him crazier every day. Since this girl set foot in this house, everything has been different. Vincenzo has changed, become secretive, excited and depressed at the same time, and above all he shows an obsessive fascination for this young woman. When I speak of fascination, it is not about the sins of the flesh. It's something else. Something much more serious and sordid. This girl is a heretic, I tell you, a demon sent from hell! This horrible woman arrived here for the first time one October evening and asked to see my husband, and since then, those two have been secretly planning something. Wouldn't that make her a heathen, not a heretic? Whatever. Vincenzo has even painted a picture of this woman and hung the portrait in one of the collection rooms. He has installed special security systems to protect this damned painting. I dare not venture in the collection rooms anymore because I feel the eyes of the portrait staring at me and following me continually. I say this girl is the devil. Moreover, after the last time that witch left the manor, all the clocks have gone crazy. You don't have to take the word of a senile old woman either. Ask my servants, as they have witnessed the same phenomenon. This bizarre event occurred after a violent altercation between Vincenzo and this girl. Unfortunately, I don't know what it was about. It happened one evening. I'd already gone to bed when I heard noises coming from Miss Victor's bedroom. Oh my. I tried to listen at the door, but without success, as the noise of the furniture being thrown around covered the sound of the voices. Then, concerned about protecting my own life, I left quickly. I only know that this discussion, a very stormy discussion to say the least, ended with the departure of the raging girl. May the builder be praised. She remembered to take her damned servant with her. That man makes my blood freeze with his veiled eyes that seem to search your soul. What an odd man this giant is. He always wears a kind of hood that conceals his face, and I've never heard him say a word. Well, I am digressing. Still, I urge you, Anselm, in the name of the love that you have for your brother, to come here as soon as possible and try to reason with him regarding his obsession with this girl. May the Builder have mercy, Anselm. When I was about to seal this letter, I received more distressing news. Vincenzo arrived back home from a trip, locked himself away in one of the manor towers, and refuses to open the door for anyone. Almighty Builder, I fear the worst. I beg you, Anselm, come here quickly. The life of your brother is in your hands. You alone are able to reason with him. Best regards, Lady Garibaldi. Alright. Strange things are afoot, indeed.
Never any birds around anymore. Used to be birds singing in the morning. To meet up with. Just don't hear them no more.
It's interesting how so many, inventors and such of Renaissance era and such were also painters, artists and such. I wonder at the correlation there. Hello. Well, if that isn't an obvious secret entrance, I don't know what is. Oop. I mean, the way it's recessed like that made it pretty obvious regardless, but... Hi. Okay, so it is wine then. I was wondering at that because it looks little bag like wine and not blood, but it could just be, well, you know how these pagans are. Mitchell's letter. Ha, my dear Will, I found it! I found it! I'll be rich. One small bag. How did I not think of that before? It was so simple. I just needed to find a substitute of equal weight. Now Karis's breath is mine. All mine, and you won't touch a penny when I sell it. Scoundrel. Lady Garibaldi was wise to fire you. And keep me as her trusted humble servant. Yes, me! From now on, when I'm walking down the street, I advise you to change sidewalks, because I'll be wearing silk gaiters. I am gloating. I'm way too smart. That old bugger Garibaldi really believed he could fool me with an obsolete security system. A pressure-sensitive pedestal. How cute. He does not know how brilliant Mitchell is. I'm so excited. And a bit drunk as well. Whatever. Mitch got you, you son of a gun! And you'll go cry over your beer that I'll offer you in one of those stinking taverns located in the slums that are your usual stomping grounds, dirty beggar. Your former partner that you can now forget. Mitchell. Okay then. Wow. So we're gonna be Indiana Jonesing it again. Nice. Well then, let this be a lesson, Mitchell, of never counting your chickens before they hatch. After all, at any moment, a fox could enter the coop. Man, this pair of lockpicks is apparently, you know, crazy expensive, costing the entirety of the Horn of Quintus's cost, which was I think like 4,000 or so, for just these two little sticks of metal, but goddamn, it was worth every penny. These things have... We've been relying on these for years at this point. They're still just as effective as the day he first got them. Chapel key. And yoink, and... yeah. Ooh. Nah. Anything up there? Don't think so. Ooh. These servants are really irritable. One little servant dared to talk back to me when I ordered her to clean my chapel. Who does she think she is? I go to this chapel 4 times a day to pray, and I require that the ground that I kneel on be perfectly clean. As well, I requested that the ancient passage that leads to the east tower be sealed up. Otherwise rats might creep through, and I could not bear to know that those vile creatures have soiled the place of my prayers. But I guess it has not been done yet. Such laxity. Such laxity indeed. My dear husband has finally decided to join us for dinner. Still, we had to settle for a less than talkative man. Maybe this is for the best. I think I cannot stand any more of his incomprehensible conversations. He talks constantly about his strange machines, using technical words that I do not understand. Maybe if you bother to try. Today is a great day. Master Quintus came to visit me. He was handsome and full of fervor, and that neatly trimmed beard. If I were not a woman, I would have already joined the Hamite order and be praying every hour that the builder brings, knees bruised by the rough ground of the temples, and eyes reddened by the writings of my one and only god. I've seen this in a few fan missions, the idea that women aren't allowed in the Hamite order. I don't remember ever seeing anything to that effect in the original game. I think they might have just been making shit up. I mean, the Mechanists certainly had women in their order, and I don't remember, and you'd think that would be commented on if it was really such a difference, but I don't remember it ever being commented on. Yeah. It feels like they're just trying to force this religion into a mold that it doesn't fit into. Oh well. Master Quintus stayed a long time. He spoke of his faith toward the builder with such passion. Oh, I cannot resist. I'm fairly certain infidelity is also against the Hammerite precepts, lady. My dear husband irritates me more and more. He invited a girl under our roof. What will people think? Who is this woman? She seems ominous. She looks you directly in the eyes without any decency. The horror of Spider Island. I do not like this. My husband locks himself up for hours with this woman, Emily Victor, talking about I do not know what secrets. Oh, I do not like that. By the builder, I just realized something. The well-guarded portrait in the collection room is of none other than this woman. When she arrived here, the similarity did not strike me. It was when I was pondering about her presence within our walls that I understood. Is my husband cheating on me with this witch? If that is true, I'd be disgraced. Builder, make me a man so I can get away from these terrible pains and finally join him for whom I would give my soul. Well, in 7 days, I can make you a man. My husband has really crossed the line. By listening to the guards, I understand that he has stepped up security measures on the portrait. Is he mad? I do not care if the portrait gets stolen. It has no value. Thinking about it, why should I care anyway? Oh, that's terrible. My husband and Miss Victor had a violent fight. I still shudder. There were shouts, sounds of furniture crashing on the floor. All this was so brutal. My husband came out of the room with a red, angry face, cursing and muttering about an injustice that I have no idea about. This girl is now gone. I'm relieved. Alright. Hello. What? What did that do? Oh, okay. Let's say, if that just... It would be a pretty funny troll to have a switch that literally just moved a statue to no effect. I admit. 75. I expected a little bit more for... Come on. I expected a little bit more. Excuse me.
If I see one rat, I will just...
Go the fuck back to sleep. Okay, I see why you were sleeping there. Your bed doesn't exist. Fair enough. Oh, hello. So where would this secret entrance be then? Probably over here. Wasn't it the East Tower? Or was it the West Tower? I forget now. Okay, so I'm gonna take a... right, through here, through the detestable marble. Oh, gonna have to sneak across the marble to get the most valuable of prizes. Why are there so many? Thief is a perfectly good mechanic of putting shit out, and it's just never fucking used. Tragic. Wait, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, what's this? Ah, another rope arrow. Okay, I haven't even found uses for these rope arrows yet. Why are there knobs on something that clearly isn't a door? What? Okay, that's really fucking weird. Oh, hoo. Crates. Excellent. I'll have to remember those for later. Will's note to Mitchell. Mitchell! Have you found a way to get a hold of Karis's breath? We are partners. Do not forget I know you have a hiding spot somewhere in the manor. I also know it's on the first floor because you hang out there, maybe too often. Why have you never spoken to me about this hiding spot? Are there other things that you are concealing from me? Are you trying to betray our partnership? I found something interesting in the library regarding the apartments of Garibaldi, but I won't tell you anything about it until you clarify all this with me. I know that no one ever goes in the attic anymore, but destroy this message after you read it. It would be the end for us if someone found our correspondence. Will. Well, where there's a will, there's a way. The library. Huh? Where the heck is the library? Oh, right there. How the fuck do you get into the library? Oh, that's how. Fair enough. There must be a secret entrance into Garibaldi's apartment through the library. Okay, yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Hang on. Right. A left. Ah. Here we go. A locked door. That can only mean good things, surely. Thought I saw something flash for a second there. Hello. Now that's a bit odd. Ah, this must be where the fight happened. Oh my. Do you know what this means? Audience? Do you recognize that fruit like I do? That's a pagan fruit, dear viewer. Found in places like Constantine's Manor and the very maw of chaos. Oh yes. I'm starting to put the pieces together now. Now see, that's a genuinely a really cool bit of environmental storytelling. Rewarding you for knowing your shit about the forces at hand. Good shit. Now, is there a secret here? That's an odd sound. I'm not finding any... Oh yeah, that clock is very off. Anything on the portrait? No. Because who would possibly be dickish enough to put a tiny little lever on the side of a portrait near impossible to find? That's ridiculous. Could be there, I suppose. Hang on. No. So, we're dealing with pagans, are we? Thought I smelled something. Alright then. With that little fruity revelation, I think it's time to end this episode. So, until next time, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
You're gonna be okay, kid.